names just out of curiosity. They could be kidding. Write down any name of somebody who says that because I want to look into them. I'll show you Natclo today. You want to see what I'll an example of a listener when we go, oh, a listener is saying this stuff in the Redbar chat. Let's see what he's up to. I want to show you Natclo right now. We're going to change topics. No, I just want to show you this. We'll get what's going on?
Wait till you see what Brendan is doing today.
Well, then we'll do Brendan.
No. I'll show you what.
Let me just do Natclo really quick. We got so much breaking stuff. That's why we're a little frustrated today with everything that's coming at me. I only got 3 hours today to tell you everything on my fucking mind. I'm not yelling at you. I'm yelling at them. I want to show you Natclo because you got to be advised. Jesse P.S. has a Melton-like squad of 4 to 6 goons. They're mistakenly drunk on some sort of confidence, thinking that they're in charge now. And these are Redbar listeners that listened to this guy, Jesse P.S. And in their mind, they think that they have some sort of army. They're completely mistaken, and they've been making some confident comments. And I noticed this listener, and you might have seen him in the Bring Back group. His name is Nat, N-A-T, Clo. And I'm going to show you some stuff. I noticed this 2 weeks ago. You know, when you go to Natclo's profile, and then we'll get into Brendan. When you go into Natclo's profile, his picture is of Jesse P.S. Now, I'll tell you this, and we got many people who have Redbar as their... If you have another man's bullshit as your header or your profile pic, you're deranged. It doesn't matter if you're nice, if you're cool, if you're a fan. I fear any man that's Facebook profile, Instagram, or anything has another man's shit as the header. So Natclo, it's Jesse P.S. and then Ian Ellis. This whole Ian Ellis circle, I know he's a fan of the show. That whole circle, if you know them, that's all kooks too. But 2 weeks ago, when George Floyd was at its height, I noticed this. And this guy, Natclo, posts in the Bring Back group all the time, and I saw this. Look at this. And this is what I meant about we're going to be writing down the names of the people who say that Corona isn't real. Because at this point in time, you're too crazy to listen to Redbar. We're scared of you now. Just like I was scared of Natclo, and I should have done something a long time ago about Natclo. He's in our group right now. Nat, you're being exposed. He writes this on his own timeline. I came across this. This was June 12th. He says, I'll probably get called racist for stating any facts right now, but screw it. This was the day after George Floyd's death, or the week of. And it's a giant picture, and it says, criminal record. George Floyd, between 1997 and 2007, he had a total of 9 official charges. And then, like, everybody is trying to do Black Lives Matter, and he's just like, oh, yeah. And he posts this incredibly tasteless thing. Oh, in 1998, he did attempted robbery. Hey, by the way, these facts might be right, but watch this. So you see this, he posts this, and I go, whoa, that's kind of, and by the way, we all know, like, even real racists on George Floyd week were like, yeah, I'm going to, like, chill. So you got to be so retarded to, like, be openly posting this on George Floyd. Look at this. June 11th. Shoot all the looters and rioters. Don't let this country be overtaken by radical liberals who are formed. And you might agree with this, but this is Natclo. Hold on. Things get a little darker here. And listen, if you do agree with him, then you are Natclo, and we all roll our eyes at you. Here's one. George Floyd's death was staged psyop. Don't get distracted. This is what he believes in. It was a staged psyop. Okay, and here's another one. Make more white children. This was just... Now, here it is. You know, you could not like the George Floyd. You could find holes in the George Floyd thing, but he posts this on May 25th, just out of nowhere, on his Facebook. Make more white children. Joe O'Connor likes this. And when I started tying this together, Joe O'Connor, Natclo, and there's 3 others. They're Jesse P.S.'s Melton-like nerd Google Hangout gang. They must think there's hundreds of them, but it really is like, you know how Melton has 6 listeners, and in their world, Melton is still doing a show and everything.
Yeah.
It's like that. And then I looked into this. These are Jesse's best friends. These are like his right-hand man. Like Natclo is Jesse's Sven. They're like good friends. They're all like, they're on his show and they co-host with him.
Those are the guys who are talking. In
yes,
the background.
These guys are crazy. They're in the Bring Back group still now. They used to love Redbar. They
have a girl that tried to go after us last night.
So these 6 retards who think that everybody like turned against Redbar. So they're like celebrating. They're like confident.
Coming out of the woodwork.
Guys. So this is Natclo, and this is similar to like the fans. We're going to start calling out all the retards that listen to this show. But Mike, we're scars. Well, that's bad. That's bad. So, very, very disgusting. And they're all, you know what I also noticed about Jesse's guys in the group? They all do like drugs, but not fun drugs. Like they all have drug problems. I'm not kidding. They have like scarring from drugs, and they're like this little
track mark.
That's what I meant about this is too internety. This is like even Jesse's little gang makes Melton's little gang of people look like nice guys.
Oh my God, you showed me this post with Jesse, and then apparently Jesse has like some wife or girlfriend that I had no idea. And she was commenting like, Jules thinks that Jesse is lonely.
Jesse P.S. has a fiance that's like, remember that girl that Ryan Katsu was dating that was crazy? Caramel. It's like 80 times
Florida
worse.
Version of Carmel Melons.
She is like this white trash meth addicted, skinny, like anorexic.
Don't even say this because I do not want to be
She's
involved.
so I'm telling you what we've seen. And Jules is actually starting a podcast. I said, you know, this Jesse's she's too small time for me. And, you know, I like Jesse, and man, I don't even have a problem with the guy. Jules is going to be taking on this guy. She's starting her own podcast.
I was planning on it.
So this is what we're doing. Jules maybe one day is going to start her own podcast, and you're going to expose Jesse. It's going to be the most damning thing in the world. It's so damning.
Well, that's what I was planning in my journals, but now that I know about these meth women,
I'm
scared.
No. Stop with all that. Here's what's happening. Jules is starting her own podcast. She's coming out against Jesse. It's going to be a showstopper. Look out for this. This could be happening anytime from now up until 3-4 years from now.
6 years it could
be. Could be 6 years. She's doing like a 10-hour episode about exposing him. He's fucked. Jules is out to get this guy, man. For real.
No, please.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be crazy. All right.